We're going to get into it. The Battlefield, okay, good.
Yeah,
so
we
that's
are going to Battlefield.
That's been the starter that we've been seeing more and more commonly throughout the tournament. If you get to watch the weeklies, if you get to watch IAB, you know that we're just PS2 lovers.
PS2's so good, though.
PS2 is really good. That's my favorite stage. I don't care if I'm at disadvantage with that, like because I don't have a wall. I will still go to that stage.
Mr. L starting off really strong here, getting that first kill sitting at only 24%.
Did I not just talk about it? I just talked about it.
Gets him so close to the black zone.
Like, that up B double jump into Nair, just absolutely ridiculous. And the follow-ups that you can get, it's really obscene. But good SDI there on the side B. He's avoiding sort of those extra follow-ups that Ness can really get if he's DIing correctly.
Boiko doing a pretty solid job here of kind of reversing this momentum on LZ. That could be...
No, it's
not quite.
He's holding it together. He can bucket break too still, which is still something that didn't get pulled out from Brawl. To my knowledge, I don't think they could have after I've asked people from that team. But the thing that you want to keep in mind is that Boiko's also been doing a really smart job of on-tack chases, using jabs to reset and then continue to chase him and get additional percentage. Now he did it not only in this, he's doing it not only in this game but in previous games as well. It's something consistently in the arsenal.
L's seeming to be the aggressor early on in the match. You see Boiko's not really trying to go in. He's staying back, throwing out those back airs, trying to call out L's approaches.
I like it. I think he likes it. That was excellent job using that dare to contest Mr. L's, saying, you know what? I know you got this up B. I got an eye out for it, and I'm going to have this dare waiting for you. Even though my leg is tiny, short, and stubby, I can still get the job done.
And Boiko was going up there for the up air, trying to capitalize on that big combo potential that Ness has here, but now Els is going to put him on the ledge and maybe get something started.
Now, this is the fun part, where this mid-range game starts, and you're seeing Els down tilting, and you're going to see him bucket. He's guessing when you're going to see Ness try to do side beats. Well, if he guesses right when the side beat's coming, he gets to bucket it and negates it. And there you go, another one. And now he's 2 steps closer to potentially just having an OTK, if you want to call it that, right? That one-turn kill.
What do you think? What do you think the odds are we're going to see a bucket come out?
Depends entirely on how Boiko wants to throw out side Bs. The bucket yet again coming into place there for the bucket break to keep him closer to the stage, kill that inertia.
You can definitely tell though that Boiko was ready for Elz's recovery, punished it really well, and actually continued it all the way into a kill.
I'm not sure if he wanted the rising fair there after that up B, but he got it. If that had hit, I guess that would have been really meta. I'm not sure if he was guessing that Boiko would use some burst movement and then push to the sides and avoid the follow-up, but
that'd be some high-level stuff.
Game & Watch, pretty full of little shenanigans here. The down tilt, yet again coming into play. It's such a great move because it comes out and that entire flat box that you're seeing is a hitbox. It's pretty ridiculous.
Now, does the hitbox, is it only on the ground, or does it? How far does it come up?
I mean, what happens is it comes up slightly up. Whenever you see the down tilt, you see the angle where it kind of flops.
Yeah, wobbles a little bit.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a little bit higher. It's kind of a niche thing you can use for anti-airs if someone's dropping down directly in front of you, but it's pretty interesting to see what you can do with it.
Now, Boiko was able to make it to the ground there, but Els will take him right back to the skies. That's going to be huge for Boiko here on this last stock, getting back to the ground.
God, he's so close. There's the fair. Yes, that'll do it. That was really, really tight. I mean, both of these guys had done a great job of just racking up the percentage and absolutely laying the waste. But honestly, it came down to whoever just got the next hit at those higher percentages. So, Boiko is going to probably make some adjustments here, and definitely it's going to come down to making a good choice for the stages.
So what kind of counter pick do you think we could expect out of a Ness?
He definitely wants platforms, that's for sure. He definitely wants platforms. He wants to avoid a higher ceiling because he wants to avoid any chances of the up Bs into double jump nair. So expect more. This is actually, I think, a decent pick for him because Boiko still gets room to dash dance around, play some footsies.
Good jab resets to push him over to the ledge, but LZ is going to immediately reverse that momentum on him.
Ran into that down tilt. And the down tilt gets especially a lot more powerful the closer you are to the side of the stage because of how fat that hitbox is. Yet
And
again.
you see him coming through with the down tilts. Boiko is really getting messed up by those right now.
Yeah, it's pretty good. He's going to continue to do it. Until Boiko gives him a reason to not do it, he's going to keep abusing that fact, as any good player would. Good confirm from there into up air.
Boiko's finally going to find that kill. We saw Els right there towards the end of that stock. He was going to the ledge a little bit more, trying to throw out that down tilt, tried to counteract Boiko's aggression that he's been throwing on right here. Speaking of aggression!
That jab to reset him into up smash, that was absolutely ridiculous, but it's not the confirm that he needs. And while he has built up the percentage, right now Boiko's looking for back air, he's looking for back throw. He's trying to see what he can do, but he's losing control of the stage slowly but surely.
You saw the double jump cancel. That fair is coming out of Boiko right there, and he will finish it off with a back air.
Guessing the normal get up and then eventually taking the back air out there on top of him. He's going to be taken back down to the stage. Interesting job using that dare there, just the tip of the shield, just pulling himself away to avoid any of those follow-ups. That's a new stock.
What are you liking about the way that LZ is dealing with Boiko as he's trying to come back to the stage?
It's interesting, like the amount of variety that we're getting, right? Because we're seeing down tilt come out occasionally. We're seeing him drop down there with Nair. We're seeing him go out there with fairs and pushing him out. It's just big, fat hitboxes, and it's just knowing that there's even more shenanigans that he could do with Bucket if he goes out there and catches the PK Thunder.
Ooh, the up air is going to kill off the top there. And Boiko will reset into the center.
The verticality from both of these characters is actually really good. Because with Boiko, we've seen at least 3 stocks this set being taken from dare into double jump up air, and then he just takes them off the top. But in order to do that, he has to have done a great job in neutral and built the percentage up for that to happen.
Now, in the last set, we saw him get pretty much almost every kill with that back throw. Why isn't he getting as many grabs this time around?
I think that LZ is a lot more cognitive of it. It's a lot harder to get grabs when you have bacon and down tilt in your face. But with that in mind, he can do things with back air, which is the go-to way for him to confirm, especially if he can drop down on top of Game & Watch. He doesn't have the best anti-air options that's directly above his line of sight.
That was great DI by Boiko. And we'll see which option LZ goes for here. He actually lets him onto the platform for free, but will call out the shield drops with a forward air.
Man, the boy wonder. He's still bringing it hot.
Takes that one clean. Boiko looking nice, though. We'll see how he does in losers bracket.
Boiko's still winning the most handsome man award in my book. I'm just saying.
All right.
This guy's on point. I come up in here like I get the shenanigans with the like tasteless artosis look, but he's just good. He's on point.
Oh, hi Pooch.
Oh God.